Hello everybody, it is Mr. Boomer here once again with you, and today we're continuing some more Sonic Adventure 1, Tails' story, and pretty much in the last episode we beat Casinopolis, only to get knocked out, yet again, because we gotta watch that cutscene again, and now Eggman stole our emerald, so now we gotta go over there and just try and get him back before Chaos gets over here, and pretty much the same thing as Sonic's story. As I said before in the first part, Tails' story is pretty similar to Sonic, but we're gonna go over here and take this crystal gem over here over to Icecap Zone, which is another race level for Tails, I believe. So yeah, there we go with that again. Someone just placing some random TNT there to blow up that wall. I still just don't understand why that happens. Like, why? You could have just... Why does the wall just randomly break apart and let us go inside? Like, what the fudge? Sonic's physics, like Sonic's logic just makes no sense at all sometimes, but anyway, you place it right here on here, and just like last time, it will open up this ice door. And while I am playing this, I might as well just commentate a little bit. I don't think I mentioned this inside the last video, but pretty much what you're supposed to do, right, in Tails' story, in order to beat Sonic effectively. Shut up, Sonic, you're annoying. Anyway, in order to actually beat Sonic effectively, you do have to take some shortcuts that only Tails can access. Like, I think there's like these floating, like, ring boosters in the air that you can fly towards that will boost you insanely throughout the level here. I am missing a lot of rings, by the way, so if I get hit at all, that's the end of me. I'm gonna try not to get hit at all. God dang it, why am I missing so many rings? Shut up, Sonic, god dang it, I get it, you're ahead. That's one thing I don't really like about that. But anyway, yeah, there's like these floating rings sometimes throughout the levels that you can take in order to beat Sonic faster. I don't think there's probably any inside of Icecap Zone here, if I remember correctly, so unfortunately I won't be able to really show that off. But this is pretty cool. I should probably also talk about too, like, yeah, I also like the fact that this level was pretty much focusing on the snowboard section. I believe in one of the episodes of when I played through Sonic's episode, I did mention that I was not really a huge fan of Icecap Zone's level design, because, there was a lot of intense platforming in there, and, the walk of shame as it goes inside of the game. You fall off, you have to climb all the way back up to the top, so it is a little bit refreshing that Tails' levels, why'd I get stuck there? That Tails' levels is a little bit more focused on just speeding through the levels. You're playing through, like, the best sections of the levels. Casinopolis, you're playing through the sewers. In this level, you're just snowboarding, so that's refreshing. I actually got that ramp that time, that's cool. Got that ramp too. Oh my goodness, I'm getting all the ramps. At least I did a little bit better than I did in Sonic's playthrough, but yeah, it's pretty much just Tails' stages, races Sonic, and getting to the end as quick as possible. It's not too bad. You really should not be losing to Sonic at all, really at all when you play this. Like, it is that easy, so.
That wasn't too bad.
Got the Chaos symbol too. I don't know if there's a cutscene after this, is there? No, there isn't, okay. So yeah. And also, there's a patch of water here. Don't question why that's there. That's for something else. But anyway, same thing with Sonic. You guys get the point already if you watched the first part. We gotta go pretty much exactly where Sonic is, where Sonic went, and that's where Knuckles is. So let's go ahead and say hi to Knuckles again.
Hey, Knuckles! What's up? What are you doing, Knuckles?
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
No way, Knuckles.
Alrighty, and similar to Sonic's story, we just take on Knuckles here. This is pretty easy, I mean. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, cutscene.
Whoa! Oh no, the emeralds!
And they're all mine.
Eggman's back! He's got the emeralds!
You two are bumbling idiots. You know that.
Hey, those are the Chaos Emeralds.
You are so easily tricked. All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me.
Way to go, knucklehead!
4! Count 'em! 4 emeralds. I summon chaos! Come forth! Here, eat up.
Oh no! It's changing again! We gotta stop this fast!
Alrighty, and guess what? We are once again fighting against Chaos 4. I did mention inside of, I believe, the last playthrough with Sonic, that this was not going to be the only time we were going to fight this pretty repetitive boss. And yeah, it really won't be. Goodness sakes, I almost messed up there. Attacking with Tails is a little bit harder because, again, you really cannot homing attack, so doing some of these basic boss fights is going to be a little bit more challenging since you have to be a bit more precise with your attacks, but it isn't too bad. Come on, get close to him. Oh my goodness, I almost drowned there. My goodness, but yeah. As I said before, this is not the only time you have to fight this repetitive boss. As we do also have to fight him one more time after this, I might as well tell you this now since it is going to be inside the next playthrough, a duel like the next story, but we're going to also have to fight him as Knuckles as well since he is there. That is the one thing that kind of sucks, is that for most of the stories you are pretty much doing pretty much the same stages you already done in Sonic stories, with only a few characters having a few unique stages and unique bosses towards them, which I thought was a little bit underwhelming. I mean, it would have... What the hell happened to Candy there? What the fuck? I mean, I thought that it would be a little bit more, you know, unique if every character had their stages, like unique stages and unique bosses, but thankfully they kind of fixed that in Adventure 2. Thank goodness, dude. Like, I hate that boss. I do not like KS4 at all. But yep, pretty easy as Tails, not too hard. And anyway, cutscene.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Alrighty, let's go ahead and go into the workshop, but anyway, I didn't get to point this out earlier. I thought it was pretty interesting that Knuckles, when he approached Sonic and Tails, he attacked Tails first instead of Sonic. That's pretty much kind of what I like about the story. It's showing that Tails here is kind of taking the lead more over Sonic, which I thought made his character pretty cool. He's becoming his own person. Anyway, cutscene.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
I wanna fly high, oh, to be. Like, I can just literally listen to Tails' theme song like all day, man. It's so good. They really did a good job with the theme songs in this game. It's really awesome. But anyway, we're back here yet again with a more R-Wing rail shooter section. I honestly thought that it was the last time that we had to deal with this section in Sonic Story, but it looks like you do have to do these sections inside Tails' story too, so that's quite unfortunate. But anyway, you guys already get the gist of what this section is, so I'm not even going to bother explaining, but one thing I did find interesting, yeah, is that in most of the cutscenes, Tails is actually taking the lead a little bit more. Sonic is kind of more treated as a secondary character, if you want to say that, which I thought was really cool. Giving Tails his own moments as compared to Sonic, because Sonic, even though he's the face of the franchise, he does need to give room for his buddy to actually show off what he can do as well, since Tails is always kind of second best when it comes to the other characters. Or I should just say Sonic in general, so that's pretty good. I wonder what score I can get on this stage actually, now that I think about it. Destroy that turret anyway. But one thing I also do think is pretty, jeez, what else is there really to talk about, honestly, but one thing I guess I could say that is a pro over Sonic stages over Tails stages is the fact that they're also relatively short too, so it's not kind of a little bit long like some of Sonic's last stages, like Lost World and freaking... what was the last Eggman stage? That last stage, stage 10. Like, those stages were probably the longest stages in Sonic's Sonic story. Thankfully, we do not, however, I think, have to actually play those stages in Tails' stories. For the most part, he's just playing through kind of all the good stages from Sonic's story. So it's a little bit less stressful. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can't shoot that. I think this is the end of the section, right? Like, this is how it was last time inside of Sonic's plane section. We just... yeah, it is, actually. Oh boy, you know what that means? We're gonna get blasted again. You can't wait, huh? Yeah, we did it. Oh yeah, we did it. We did it. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Eggman, what are you doing? What are you doing, Eggman? No. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god, he fell. Wow. And yeah, that's pretty much that section there. I think that this cutscene's gonna be a bit different from Sonic's. Let's see.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work. Looks like I'd better find one fast.
Yep, Tails, we gotta go ahead and find a Chaos Emerald so we can fix the plane and make Sonic proud. And also so we can be proud. But that's a pretty interesting cutscene there inside of the game. I thought that was one of the more interesting ones. That a little backstory to how Tails actually met Sonic. Met him inside of a forest and pretty much started following him, and that's what led to Sonic 2, where he and Sonic became best pals ever since then. Now, it is a little bit stingy to some people on how Tails and Sonic actually met, because I believe in different adaptations like Sonic X and stuff, and even inside some of the Sonic cartoons like The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, it is interpreted a little bit differently from time to time as to how Sonic met. Like, I started watching Sonic X recently, right? I don't think I told you guys that, but I started watching Sonic X recently, and I'm on the part now where they're adapting the Sonic Adventure stories, and I remember Tails actually getting, like the story said that Tails got bullied before when he was younger, and because of that, people started treating him like crud, and he started losing confidence in himself and whatnot. I thought that was pretty sad and pretty messed up, and kind of a bit relatable, honestly, with Tails, because I honestly can relate with him. Because I did used to have bullies back then when I was younger as well. Believe it or not, it was kind of a couple of girls, I believe, that kind of bullied me, and I didn't really have a way to actually deal with it. I would tell the teachers to actually do something about it, that these girls are bothering me, just calling me names, just touching me when I didn't want them to touch me, pretty much just not leaving me alone, is respecting my privacy. And it got to the point where it actually made me very, I wouldn't say very distraught, but it did get me to a point where I really did not feel comfortable with myself. Like, they literally brought me down to where I was just like, why am I even here, man? Just take me out of this place. I don't know what happened to those girls after school though, but there was only one time when I would say that justice was served, I guess. The class did kind of call out those girls for kind of just being a bit of a dick, being a bit of a meanies, if you want to say that. And that's pretty much all I remember from it. I don't know what happened to them afterwards, but yeah, that was kind of a little bit sad, honestly. So that's why I kind of relate with Tails a little bit. Like, screw bullies, man. It sucks that for anyone who has to go through that type of stuff. I know that most people are not fortunate enough to actually have friends or meet the most wisest people inside of their days of school and whatnot, and yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyway, I pretty much, where the hell am I going here? Like, what the fudge? Pretty much what I'm trying to find here, if you guys are wondering, since I'm going to stop rambling, we're supposed to find a cave, I think, that we're supposed to go next, because that's supposed to be the next level we're supposed to go to here. But I think I went the wrong way. I went over to Big's house when I wasn't supposed to, so... Well, there's an emblem right there in case you guys wanted to know there, so... There you go, free emblem, guys. Aren't you happy now? You got a free emblem out of me, even though I told you I wasn't gonna go after them, so... There you go. Clip that. Freaking rewind the video as much as you need to in order to 100% the game, but... Anyway, I think I might cut this part out until I actually find the cave, because... I kinda think I forgot where it was. It's definitely not over here inside this forest. Let's go backwards so we can continue anyway. Alrighty guys, so I just made a little bit of a huge blunder there. So I know I just said that you weren't supposed to go into the freaking forest in order to actually progress the story. That's what I thought anyway, but apparently you are supposed to come over here to this forest in order to find this freaking to progress the game, because apparently there is a Chaos Emerald here. I thought that you only get the Chaos Emerald inside the level, but what you actually are supposed to do here is just run around this forest for a little bit until you actually stumbled upon the Chaos Emerald. I only found that out on accident because I accidentally just ran around for a little bit and just found the Chaos Emerald, and then when I found it, it triggered the cutscene, and then, yeah, I didn't want to freaking start the cutscene and then just skip on that, so we're gonna just run around a little bit for the forest here until we find the Chaos Emerald, and then, yeah, we'll continue going on here. I'll probably do like one more stage, since the video is gonna probably be a little bit long here, since there's a lot of stuff inside of it, but yeah, we're gonna do that. But anyway, to kind of elaborate a bit more on the story, I guess, on my experience with the bully just like Tails, pretty much the girls, what they would do was just like, not just call me names, but they would also like put their hands on me when I didn't want them to. Every single time like some kid would try to hang out with me, they would be like, don't hang out with that kid, he has like some sort of disease. It's like, what the fudge is wrong with you? What the heck did you... Oh wait, cutscene, here we go.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald! Hey! Wait up! Stop!
Alrighty, and as you saw there, a frog took our Chaos Emerald. That's Froggy from Big the Cats, if you didn't remember from Sonic's playthrough. And pretty much what we're supposed to do up here anyway is jump on this switch, right? We jump on this switch, and that clears out this weird sandway where we'll actually get introduced to a more unique level. Like, I think this is one of the only unique levels Tails has compared to Sonic, and that's Sand Hill. It's a minigame section where we pretty much try and just go through these weird, I wouldn't want to say rings, but we go through these weird checkpoints here and see how many we can collect. I think the more we collect, the better. So I'm gonna try and do my best here to actually go through these checkpoints here and see what my score can be, but it's pretty easy. I mean, I don't think you are required necessarily to get these checkpoints. If you want to, I think you can just skip through all of these and just beat the stage normally. Of course here, I do not have any rings, so... Are there any rings on this level? Oh no, actually, because goodness sakes, I'm still at 0. But yeah, you just come through here, you can beat this level without going through the checkpoints, I think. I don't know what the game would actually give you if you collect all of them, probably something special, but...
Yeah!
There's that freaking frog, and... yeah, wow. That's one thing I do like about the game, at least it has different mini-games, it's not just the same plain game. Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the list. What the fudge? When did I unlock Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't know exactly what that means. I don't think I've ever actually done this before. Just... what? Alrighty. That's interesting. Cuts.
Oops! Uh-oh! I thought I was in a desert. I wonder where I am.
Alrighty, and as you saw, that little floating ball there just took us over to this weird distant area, and yeah, I do not know what the heck that was that just said Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the list. Like, what the fudge does that mean? Did the game just freaking add Sonic 06 to like my Steam library or something, and I have to play it now? Oh man, that would suck if I do have to play it now, but just kidding. I know Sonic 06 is not available on Steam. As of this recording right now anyway, like hopefully in the future it probably gets added on there just as a kind of for laughs in a little bit, but anyway, I think that's going to be it for the video right now anyway, because we've been going on a little bit long here, and I thought this is a good place to stop since cliffhanger. I know you guys like that in shows, but anyway, stay tuned for more. Peace out.